Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today, I'll be doing a review on the Gemini Jets United Boeing 737-800 featuring the split Scimitar winglets in their 2019 updated revised livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from EasyToys.com and their website address is www.easytoys.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular aircraft model, allow me to share some information about the history of United Airlines and how they came about, if you would please. United Airlines is an American-based airline that was founded on April 6, 1926 in Boise, Idaho as Varney Airlines by the late Walter T. Varney, who also founded Continental Airlines, and after aviation pioneer the late William E. Bowen, who also founded the Boeing manufacturing aerospace giant and formed his airline, Boeing Air Transport, merged his company with Pratt & Whitney to form the UATC, the United Aircraft and Transport Corporation, in 1929. And over the next 28 months, the UATC acquired Pacific Air Transport, Stout Air Services, Varney Airlines, and the National Air Transport from an airline consolidated merger, and as a result, the airline was formed from the UATC, the United Aircraft and Transport Corporation, on March 28, 1931, and became what is known to the world today as United Airlines. United is currently the 9th oldest operating airline in the world based on foundation date after KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, Avianca, Qantas, Aeroflot Russian Airlines, Czech Airlines, Finnair, Tajik Air, and Delta Airlines respectively. It is also the 3rd largest operating airline in the world when measured in terms of fleet size and number of routes, as well as the 4th largest operating airline in the world when measured in terms of generated revenue, as well as in terms of the number of passengers carried. Whereas the headquarters of United Airlines is located in the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, which is located at 233 South Wacker Drive in downtown Chicago, Illinois, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located on the grounds of Chicago O'Hare International Airport, which is located approximately 14 miles northwest of the downtown district section of Chicago, Illinois. United Airlines also has operational hubs that's located at Denver International Airport, located in Denver, Colorado, Guam A.B. Juan Pat International Airport, located in Guam, Houston Bush Intercontinental Airport, located in Houston, Texas, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, Newark Liberty International Airport, located in Newark, New Jersey, San Francisco International Airport, located in San Francisco, California, and Washington Dulles International Airport, located in the Washington, D.C. suburb of Dulles, Virginia. United is also the world's largest operating airline based by the number of destinations served. As of December 2021, or at the time of this video review posting, United Airlines flies to 342 destinations in 48 countries across 6 inhabited continents, as United Airlines is one of 10 airlines to own this actual distinction of permanently flying to all 6 inhabited continents, along with Air Canada, Air China, British Airways, Delta Airlines, Korean Air, Emirates, Qantas, Qatar Airways, and South African Airways respectively, with an operating fleet of 856 aircraft, which includes 343 Boeing 737s, in which 53 of those are the Boeing 737-700s, 141 of those are the Boeing 737-800s, including this one you're looking at here, 12 of those are the Boeing 737-900s, 136 of those are the Boeing 737-900ERs, 30 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8, as well as 16 Boeing 737 MAX 8s, MAX 9s, I'm sorry about that, 30 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s, and 16 Boeing 737 MAX 8s. There we go. And in addition to the 856 aircraft that currently operates in United's fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 562 more aircraft. That includes 7 Boeing 737-700s, 49 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s, and 250 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 10, as well as 74 Boeing 737 MAX 8s. And those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Also, as of December 2021, or at the time of this video review posting, United Airlines is one of 150 airlines in the world of aviation that currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Boeing customer code for United Airlines for this particular aircraft is 22. All right, everyone. Let's take a look at the front of the box here, and what you see is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, the United billboard title, the airline's logo, the computer-generated picture of the aircraft type, the 1/200 scale die-cast model aircraft information, as well as the item number information you see at the front of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box, and what you see is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, some more information, the Boeing official license product decal, as well as the social media pages of Gemini Jets. You can pause and read that information if you like. In the meantime, I'm going to keep this moving, alright? Alright, now you're looking at the top of the box, and what you see is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, the adult collectible model warning information, as well as the item number information you see at the top of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, which is actually a flap snap. You see that snap button right there underneath the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal. I'm going to show you, flip that up in a minute, and let you see the packaging inside of the box. Alright. Alright, now you're looking at the left side of the box, and what you see is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, the 1/200 scale die-cast model information, the item number information. Then you see the computer-generated picture of the aircraft, as well as the aircraft type on the left side of the box. Now you're looking at the right side of the box, pretty much the same information on the left side of the box I showed you earlier on, okay? Alright, now you're looking at the front of the box, but this time I got to lay down on the table. As I said, this flap right here. Then I'm going to flip that up, and what you see there is the foam that protects the model and other accessories came with the model, plus there's the model stand right there, the tripod model stand, but I will not do a review with that model stand. I got another alternative model stand I'm going to show you in a minute, but in the meantime I'm going to take this foam out and let you see what's underneath this packaging. Let's check it out. Alright, everyone, this is what it looks like after I took the top part of the foam out, and this is what the packaging looked like. You see the actual model as well as the gear replacement doors, including the 2 little toothpicks for these gear replacement doors. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the sole purpose of those gear replacement doors for this particular aircraft model. Alright. Alright, everyone, this is the alternative model stand that I'm going to do the review with. You can buy this model stand on eBay. It's for a little number, about $7-8 plus shipping. I will use this. I prefer this over the tripod stand I just showed you. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to do the review on. Alright. Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of United Airlines and how they came about and still operating strongly as we speak, plus all the details here at the front of the box as well as the back of the box, plus the packaging you see right here at the foam that you see the model, as well as the gear replacement doors, plus the tripod stand, as well as the alternative model stand that I'm going to do the review with. With no further ado, everyone, here is the actual model out of the stand. Let's check it out. There it is, everyone. The Gemini Jets United Boeing 737-800 featuring the split Scimitar winglets in their 2019 updated revised livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. Alright, allow me to show you some information about this particular livery scheme that came about on this aircraft, if you would please. And this is the current updated revised livery scheme of United Airlines, which was unveiled on April 24, 2019 at a special unveiling ceremony that was held at the United Airlines aircraft hangar facility, which is located on the grounds of Chicago's O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, Illinois, as the Chicago-based airline decided to embark on their next phase of its evolution process as a global airline carrier when United Airlines decided to unveil their new corporate identity, which included a new livery makeover and an updated revised logo, as this livery scheme is actually called the Blue Evolution Livery Scheme. The Blue Evolution Livery Scheme, as this livery scheme is officially called, is actually resembling some striking similarities which resembles to that of the airline's alternative Dreamliner Swoop livery scheme that was first unveiled on their Boeing 787-8s in 2012, as well as their next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s in 2018 respectively, with the only difference is, number one, The United billboard title has been enlarged, as the huge United billboard title can now be visibly seen entirely on the front forward section of the fuselage. Number 2, the iconic globe logo has also been enlarged as well. And number 3, the gold color that was part of the airline's previous post-merger livery scheme that used to be displayed inside of the iconic globe logo, as well as displayed on the cheek line of the aircraft, has also been ousted and replaced with 3 different shades of color of blue, in which United describes as Rhapsody Blue, the United Blue, and the Sky Blue, as well as the color of Runway Gray. And the first aircraft that actually begun sporting this livery scheme was a Boeing 737-800 that bared the registration ship number November 37267, which happened to be this aircraft you're looking at here, as the color blue has become the predominant color in United's updated revised livery scheme. This livery scheme is also a reflection as well as a visual representation of United's ongoing brand as it continues to evolve as an airline, while at the same time staying true to its history. It has actually developed as an airline since 1926 of serving customers proudly from around the world, as the Chicago-based airline is expected to have their entire fleet painted in this updated revised livery scheme by the end of 2026. United's updated revised Blue Evolution livery scheme was actually created and designed by United Airlines, who also collaborated with the consultancy firm AkzoNobel, whose global headquarters is located in Amsterdam, Netherlands, whereas its North American headquarters is located in Nashville, Tennessee, and Avion Graphics, whose global headquarters is located in Burbank, California, respectively. So, with all that information out of the way about this unique looking updated livery scheme, the Blue Evolution livery scheme, with no further ado, everyone, let us get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model. Sure, let us check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the port left side. And we're going to start at the front where you see the actual nose gears. You see the nose gear door featuring the ETOPS information, the fleet number 0267, and then the 737-800, that's the aircraft type. And then there's some more information right there as well. And then you see the Peter tubes and the static ports, the radon nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those details later on in the model review, so please stay tuned for that part. But between the cockpit windows and the L1 entrance door is the Star Alliance decal, which happens to be this decal right here. And United joined the Star Alliance along with Air Canada, Lufthansa, SAS Scandinavian Airlines System, and Thai Airways International as one of the 5 founding members on May 14, 1997, which consists of 26 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And then right underneath the Star Alliance decal is the slogan called the Shared Purpose slogan of United, connecting people and uniting the world, which is this little slogan right here. And this is the newly updated slogan for United Airlines, as the airline continues to play their role from an airline/customer service perspective each and every day to go above and beyond the call of duty to unite the world by connecting people to the moments that matter most, as United strives to become the best airline for their employees, their customers, as well as everyone else in between that the airline serves from around the world respectively. All right. And then you see the United billboard title right there in United blue right there. And then that cheek line right there, that's in Rhapsody Blue. You see that right there. And then there's Runway Gray right there. All right. Now you're looking at the center of the aircraft here. And right behind these engines is the landing bogey gears right there, including the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear door. But more important, these nice size engines you're looking at here is painted in United blue there as well. Including the engine cone there as well. And these are the CFMI-CFM56-7B26 turbofan type engines that are used on this particular United Boeing 737-800 jetliner aircraft, featuring the split Scimitar winglets. And you see all the little details on the engine columns right there. Now we're going to turn this aircraft model around, and unfortunately on the 737 the fan blades do not spin, but I'm going to let you check them out anyway. Let us check them out. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port/left side of the aircraft, where you see the engine stripes right there. And then unfortunately the turbo fan blades do not spin on this aircraft, as you see there, but they are very realistic in detail that you can see. Then you see the inboard landing light right there, that's painted there as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears, which includes the landing gear struts as well as the actual landing gear doors. All right, now you're looking at the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine strike right here as well, and the fan blades do not spin over here either. So, but at least they do look realistic and appealing, to say the least. Then you got the inboard landing light right there, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears, including the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. You got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the radar nose cone, the nose gear doors, as well as the actual nose gear landing gear lights inside there. They got a little jewel in there, makes it more realistic and appealing, as well as the nose gear struts, as well as the front visual view of the front nose landing gears. All right. We're still on the port side of the aircraft. What you're looking at is the wingtip devices on this particular aircraft. And these wingtip devices on this particular aircraft are actually called split Scimitar wingtip devices, as United became the first airline in the world, as well as being the actual launch customer that had these split Scimitar winglets installed on their Boeing 737-800 aircraft on February 18, 2014, as these wingtip devices were made by Aviation Partners Boeing, which is a subsidiary of Boeing, in 2013, and the sole purpose for these split Scimitar winglets is to help reduce fuel consumption, improve aerodynamics, and enhance aircraft efficiency at the same time. And then you see the red navigation light right there next to that split Scimitar wingtip device. All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here, where you see the fleet number right here by the rear door. And then you see the registration ship number, November 37267. Registration ship number, November 37267. The first test flight on this aircraft took place on August 23, 2001, and was first delivered to Continental Airlines on September 6, 2001. Then this aircraft was eventually acquired by United Airlines on October 1, 2010, through the acquisition of Continental Airlines / United merger, as this aircraft was also the very first aircraft in United's fleet that was painted in their updated revised Blue Evolution livery scheme, which was unveiled on April 24, 2019. Alright, we still at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and beside that registration ship number is the actual American flag decal, which is this decal right here. And this flag decal actually represents the country where United currently operates from, as one of the major flag carrier airlines of the United States of America. And then that's the fleet number right there. Alright, now you're looking at the tail fin of the aircraft. What you're looking at is the updated revised United Globe logo displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft right here, which is in multicolors of blue. And this was the actual logo of Continental Airlines. And after the two airlines merged on May 2nd, 2010, United decided to keep the Continental Airlines Globe logo, as this logo can actually be seen on just about every United aircraft flying today. However, after United unveiled their new livery scheme on April 24, 2019, the gold color that used to be displayed inside of the Globe logo was eventually replaced with the color of sky blue as the newly replacement color. You see there, that's the different various colors of blue right there, alright? Alright, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft. What you're looking at is the Apu Exhaust Hole, auxiliary power unit, and there's a hole right there, as you can see right there, as well as the strobe light that sits underneath the Apu Exhaust Hole, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Let's check it out. There it is, everyone. The United Airlines Boeing 737-800, featuring the split Scimitar wings in their updated 2019 revised livery scheme from the rear view angle. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side. We're going to start here, the front nose gears, the nose gear door featuring the aircraft type, the fleet number, the ETOPS information, and some more information right there. And then you see the pitot tubes, the static ports, the radon nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Star Alliance decal, the airline's shared purpose slogan of United, connecting people and uniting the world. That's the slogan right there. The United billboard title, and then you see the front bulk bin door right there, as well as the cheat line you see across here is in Rhapsody blue, as well as the undercarriage Bellevue, this aircraft in runway gray. I'm going to show you a better view of that later on. And then you see the CFM 56-7B26 turbofan engines on this side of the aircraft here, as well as the landing gears right here, including the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. And then there's the United billboard title there as well. Alright, now looking at the split Scimitar winglet wingtip device on this side of the aircraft, as well as the green navigation light that sits next to the split Scimitar winglet wingtip device. Alright, now looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the rest of the cheat lines comes back here to the rear of the aircraft. The rear bolt bin door, the registration ship number, the American flag decal, the fleet number, as well as the airline's updated revised logo painted on this multicolored blue tail fin of the aircraft. Alright. Okay, before I show you this aircraft, the aerial bird's eye view, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gear. Let's check them out. The nose gear, front nose gear is a little challenging. Okay, it rolls pretty good. Alright. Tilts, as you can see there. The front nose gear swivels as well, but it's a little challenge with that, so I'm not going to bother with that. It does swivel a little bit, so you just got to be careful with them as otherwise. Alright, so with that said, allow me to show you this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front of the aircraft, where you see the radar nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Star Alliance decal on both sides. And then you see the United billboard title on both sides. And then you see the anti-collision beacon light you see right there. A high frequency antenna. The satellite communications antenna. You see the registration ship number on both sides, as well as the American flag decal. And then you see the vertical stabilizers at the tail, as well as the horizontal stabilizer. Features the little black dot right there, as well as over here as well. Those little black dots, everyone, on the horizontal stabilizer, sorry about that, are actually called illuminator lights, and the sole purpose of these illuminator lights is to light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings and the engines underneath. You see the engines right there, and you see the wing walkway, as well as the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. And then you see the upper part of the split Scimitar winglet featuring the fuel dump valve on that side there. And then you slide over this way, the wing walkway there, the engines right there, as well as the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. And then there's the upper part of the split Scimitar winglet wingtip device, including the fuel dump valve on this side of the aircraft as well. Alright, now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model. Is white and got the Rhapsody blue cheat line, as well as the runway gray from that point on, called the undercarriage belly. And then we're going to start at the front here. You see the radar nose cone. You see the aircraft type, 737-800, featuring the Scimitar. It's got the split Scimitar winglets, the cheat line, and then you see the nose gear door, as well as the front nose gear. You see the high frequency antenna there. And then from this point on, this runway gray here, you see the hole where the standing goes in at. The anti-collision beacon light, the Gemini Jet's logo, a couple more high frequency antennas, pressure relief valve, the tail skid bumper. The sole purpose of that tail skid bumper is to prevent the aircraft from being damaged when it actually take off and land. Alright, and then you see the APU housing doors, and then there's the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Now let's check out the gears right here. See the engines right there, as well as the wings underneath. You got the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. Then there's the under half of the split Scimitar winglet right there, featuring the fuel dump valve. And then let's check out this side here, over here. There. And then you see the engines right there, as well as the wings underneath. It includes the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. And then there's the lower part of the split Scimitar winglet wingtip device, including the fuel dump valve on there as well. Alright, since I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on this alternative model stand instead of the tripod one there. It don't have no padding there, but it's okay. It's better than the tripod one that actually came with the model. That's just my opinion, but I digress. With that said, Here is the actual aircraft model on that stand. Let's check it out. Alright, fine, got this model on the stand. No problem, no hesitation. Fitting on it pretty good so far. You see it being displayed in the takeoff landing position, being viewed from the port side of the aircraft. Alright, now looking at the front of the aircraft with the model on the stand, being viewed in the takeoff landing position, being displayed, being viewed from the front view angle. Now you're looking at this model being displayed on the stand, being viewed in the takeoff landing position, being viewed from the starboard side of the aircraft. Alright, and finally you see this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on stand being viewed from the tail cam angle. Okay, before I take this model to stand, I got it at this angle for a reason, and the reason is the magnetic actual gears that came with the model. So we're going to start at the front and let you see what I'm talking about. Start at the front nose gear there, the bogey gears here, there, as well as the bogey gears on the other side there. Okay, so since I got these gears off, I'm going to let you see this model at a different angle in flight mode / gears up position. Let's check it out. Alright, fine, got them all. You see it being displayed in flight mode / gears up position. Now you got one or two options how you want to display your model. If you want to continue to display it like this in flight mode / gears up position without the gears, that's fine. You see these little gear replacement doors inside this plastic bag featuring the two little toothpicks for these gear replacement doors. That's the sole purpose of these gear replacement doors, so you substitute your gears like this while you substitute your model in flight mode / gears up position. Or you can do like I do, just keep them on there, keep the gears on it in a gear down position. Gears up, gear down, your choice. But I choose to keep mine on there because it adds more value to the model. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model to stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright? Alright, let's talk about the seating configuration on this aircraft. United Airlines has 4 configured cabin layout versions that they actually use on their Boeing 737-800s. However, on this particular United Boeing 737-800 aircraft, featuring the split Scimitar winglets, it seats 166 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown to everyone from rows 1 to 4, which will be from here to about right here. You have 16 first-class seats. Rows 7 to 14, which will be from here to about right here, and 20 to 21, which would be from here to about right here. You have 48 economy plus class seats in rows 15 to 22, 15, which would be about right here, and 22 to 38, which would be about from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You add an additional 102 economy class seats, which brings the total to 166 seats. And United currently utilizes this particular aircraft mostly on routes throughout North America, Hawaii, Central America, the Caribbean, as well as the South Pacific from its operating hubs at Chicago O'Hare, Denver, Guam, Houston Bush Intercontinental, Los Angeles, Newark, San Francisco, and Washington Dulles. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. Yes, I do have the 787-9, 787-10, the 777-200, the 777-300ER in these livery as well as the United Specialized California and New York livery schemes from JC Wings. I have those as well. I'll be doing those at a later review sometime in the upcoming years, so be on the lookout for those. So in the meantime, please take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.